It's the one and only Ali-Rah, representing the HOP, the KINS, or I should say the Hop Kings. That's a new term we just came up with not long ago. Been doing this music thing for over 10 years now, you know what I'm saying? Started out in the beginning with my man Shaheed the Sun Toucher, Ron Vega, KBS, Cousin Swinton, you know what I mean? They say representing Hopkins to the fullest, or the Hop Kings, the home of the Pharaohs, the HOP, KINS, Hip Hopkins, you know what I'm saying? It's the one and only Ali-Rah. I would say a lot of artists from South Carolina that do music, whether it be hip hop or rock and roll, whatever they do. A lot of artists, I think, have misconceptions of the music industry. So when they record music and they do music, they kind of want to do it, you know, in their hometown, to be the king of their hometown or queen of their hometown, this kind of thing. But a lot of them really don't think outside of South Carolina or even seek out going outside of South Carolina with their music, as far as promoting it, booking shows out of town, you know, trying to get on different radio stations out of town. So I would say it's a lack of knowledge, because a lot of people don't really kind of dig into it and do the demographics and that kind of thing. Major differences in the generations, I would say a genuine love to do this, like to do music or to do whatever your craft is, whether you a break dancer, rapper, singer, graffiti writer, if you do video work, or you know what I mean. I would say the major difference in the generations is the generations today, they have the technology and stuff, and it's real easy for them to just get into it, and it's kind of easy for them not to have that genuine love for the culture of it, and they just want to do the, you know, what's on the outside, like, you know, what looks good or whatever is what a lot of them focus on. We were doing it back in the day. We just did it because that's what we did. We just liked doing it, you know. We never really, when we were first doing it, thought about even making records or trying to be famous or get records on the radio. We just did it because we kind of loved doing it. But now it's like, you know, the younger kids see Rick Ross or whoever on TV, whoever's the big name, they see the videos, they hear the records on the radio, they see the fame, the girls, the bottle popping, the making it rain and all of that, and they kind of want to jump into it. Kind of like when a little kid look at Magic Johnson or Michael Jordan or Kobe Bryant on TV, they say, oh, well, I want to do that too, you know what I mean? But I would say like the genuine love. It's been a few years since I've been here in Columbia, but I've been kind of, you know, on the outside looking in, you know what I'm saying? But from what I can see, in certain ways I guess they help, and in other ways I guess they don't help, based on my opinion and from what I see on the outside looking in. I would say they help in ways that may be an outlet for an artist to get his music out, or, you know, get exposure. But on the same token, it's a lot of, I mean, and I go back to the misconception I was saying, like, a lot of kids don't realize, or like, the music industry is a nasty motherfucker, like, you know what I'm saying? There's a lot of underhanded stuff that goes on. I mean, so a lot of the DJs are doing that kind of shit, like, you know, they like got all types of under the table deals going on with artists, where you have to pay the DJ to spin your record, and when you get, if they give you X amount of spins, then you got to do this for them and all this other stuff. So in that way it hurts, I think. But there are some true DJs out in the metro area, South Carolina and abroad, all over South Carolina, that, you know what I'm saying, support real art, as far as artists who do music, you know, and they want to try to support it and break, you know, good records. If it's a good record, there are some DJs that'll, you know, help with that. But I guess it's a double-edged sword with that, you know. Advice I would give up-and-coming artists. Shit, this advice I give myself, because I look at myself like an up-and-coming artist. I mean, even though I've been doing it for a while, but I would say, in my opinion, the main thing is, like, know what it is you want to get out of the music industry. Like, have a goal, set a goal, and try to work towards that goal. Like, don't just get into it because it's the cool thing to do, because I mean, it is a cool thing to do right now. Like, you can cut a record and get groupies and shit like that, and fucking be the star of your neighborhood, and that shit is cool too. But if you're really serious about it, I would say, like, set goals, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you want to go and get a major deal and that's your goal, stick to that and do that. If you want to be on the independent route and do your shit independent, you know what I'm saying, stick to that. So I would just say set goals and always stick to your goals. And more importantly, read up on shit, like, you know what I'm saying, dig out knowledge about the industry, you know what I'm saying, how record companies work, how radio stations are ran with the program directors and all these types of stuff, like, you know, gain knowledge about the music industry as well, you know what I'm saying? So set goals and read and gain knowledge, you know what I'm saying? How they say in G.I. Joe, you know, knowledge is, knowing is half the battle, you know what I'm saying? So I would say set goals and just know what you're doing, you know what I'm saying? Right now, working on this up-and-coming album, hopefully to be released this summer sometimes. Don't have a title for it yet, but just been kind of, like how I like to say, getting my Tupac on, just stockpiling records, recording, and then gonna go in and dig through records and put an album together. But right now, just kind of working and recording music, man, you know, just getting out the expression and expressing myself on records. And then at the end of the day, we'll sit down with my team and create an album out of the records that we created over the past few months. But I've been doing that. I do a lot more other things than music, you know what I'm saying? Like, I do a lot of shit that's more involved with, like, the culture of hip-hop, like with the b-boying. I work a lot in Milwaukee, where I'm currently living for the past 4 years, but I'm on my way back here to South Carolina now. But I do a lot of work with b-boys and graffiti artists, like younger kids who are wanting to get into choreographing and, you know what I'm saying, artwork, and like what you guys are doing with the video editing and, you know, video footage and getting the visuals and stuff. So I work on that a lot on the side as well. Also working on some kid books, children's stories and stuff like that, short books for the youth. But music is something I love, so I do it not to make money or to, you know, it's like therapeutic for me. So a lot of my music, I kind of come like every fucking 6-7 months or every year or so, you might hear some new Ali-Rah stuff, but it's all like heartfelt music, shit that I've been going through, life experiences and stuff like that. So the past few years, I've been just gaining life experiences, and shortly this summer, you'll be able to hear some of my life experiences on Give some shout outs, Nonstop Hip Hop Live, Shakis the Beast, DJ Kingpin, The Villain of Vinyl, big homie Fat Rat the Czar, Street Side Records and Official Block Bangers, my man Ron Vega, man, so many names, yo. Cousin Swinton, KBS. I'll give a big, major shout out, Southkillent TV. This is the man Ali-Rah. You already know, it is what it is.